Season 1 is almost here, or at the time of you watching this, it might already be out. But I've got early access thanks to being a Marvel Rivals partner, so I really appreciate being able to access this early and just show the character off for you guys. So, you know, we've got Invisible Woman, aka Susan Storm, and she is an amazing character. She's got some awesome costumes in the game already, which we're going to be looking at. And then we're going to be looking at her abilities and gameplay. But this costume right here, the alternate main costume, right, looks amazing. And I think this is my favorite. Just because the blue and black is just such a good blend. And it feels like the actual like classic Fantastic Four costume, right? So Susan Storm in this game is a healer, right? She heals, and it's really nice to have another healer, and I think she's going to be really fun because she's going to be a very stealthy healer that can also output damage. So she's going to be really fun to actually figure out, right? Then we're going to, you know, click on her here, and you get this really cool intro, man. Like, she's got such a sick intro, man. And she's such an OP character as well in the comics, so I'm really glad that they're doing her design justice, 100%. So she's got a 4-star difficulty rating here. So, you know, you gotta like master her, and you know, you gotta be mindful with how you use your abilities. So first things first, we're gonna look at her cosmetics. So this right here is the actual main costume for her, and I actually like this one too, right? This one's fine as well, because you don't really get to see the actual like Fantastic Four costume be like primarily white, you know, as opposed to, you know, just being primarily blue. But I don't mind this. I think this works really well, right? And then you also have her Malice costume. So this first appears in Fantastic Four from 1961 issue 280, and I mean, this costume a lot of people love, and I think the design does look really cool. But there are some things with the actual comic that, you know, there's a reason why this is a costume the way it is, I guess. But I mean, I genuinely think this costume's really cool, and I love the little designs here, like with the spikes and everything. So, you know, I think this is definitely a costume that's probably worth purchasing for sure. But let's look at some of the MVP animations here. So I want to see her regular MVP animation with the Malice costume. Well, we'll look at her Malice MVP first. Look at this. Like, that is crazy cool, man. That is an awesome MVP animation for sure. Like, the Rivals team really cooks with every single animation. Like, they put in so much effort, and it really shows. So then we've got the regular here as well. And I mean, I think this looks cool as well, like that too. So then we're going to select the regular MVP here, like the costume. So this is just what it looks like normally, right? And it's nice and simple and quick, and it just works. And then we've got this one as well, right? So, but I think this just looks so nice as well, right? So then we can go look over at her abilities. So orb projection. So this launches a force field that can pierce heroes, flying to a maximum distance before returning to Invisible Woman, and that damages enemies and heals teammates, right? So you can kind of do the opposite as well, so, right? Then we can go to her ultimate, and this is you manifest an unseen force field within a chosen area, and in this area allies, you know, become invisible by enemies, and it provides healing over time, so enemies that pass through the field are slowed as well. So pretty much this is an ultimate that you really want to drop on an objective, so that you can kind of control it better, right? And I think that's probably a very important part of her kit, and the fact that she can go invisible and be, you know, very stealthy, I think that is really nice. So her left shift ability is PSIONIC VORTEX. So this gathers energy, and when you cast it, you know, it erupts into a pretty big vortex which draws enemies in and causes damage. So it's good for crowd control there, which is always nice to have. Force physics is manipulate psionic energy to push or pull enemies in front of you. So you can push them away or pull them towards you, which is kind of cool. So again, it's kind of like you can pull enemies into, like, you know, your team, and then they can get jumped, which is nice to have. So Agile Strike is her combo, and the third attack launches enemies, which is pretty, straightforward. Veiled Step generates a force field at your feet, and that makes you go invisible. So if you ever want to be invisible, that's how you do it, because by default when she's out of combat she is invisible, but if you need to get away you can do it like that as well. So Guardian Shield, you do right click to generate a force shield in front of an enemy. This shield blocks damage and provides healing over time, and enemies that pass through the shield are slowed as well. So it's a nice little ability to have. It she'll definitely take a lot of skill. I think she'll be a high ceiling character, but she'll be very, very good for the upcoming season. Her passive, again, like I said, enters invisible state sometime after disengaging from combat, and it heals her over time as well, which is quite handy. So she heals when she goes invisible, so this lets her kind of get back into action and support, teammates. So the passive for Fantastic Force, invisible when touched into her powers, channeling Psionic Might to fortify the entire Fantastic Four team. The formidable force bolsters Mr. Fantastic, granting damage resistance. Once activated, it can continually generate bonus health, making up for lost health with each passing moment. So this will be really cool as well when Johnny Storm and the Thing, Human Torch come into the game as well. So suggested combo, this is what you kind of want to be doing. Look at that. So you can just push him into there as well. Yeah, look at that support. That was sick. So obviously, you got some lore as well. So if you really want to read this and stuff as well, you can pause the video and just kind of read it for yourself. Try not to, go too crazy here, scrolling through. But of course, it's always important. And then we can also look at the proficiencies. So you go all the way up to Lord. You get these cool KO prompts, which, by the way, the Fantastic Four there looks sick. I'm really going to be playing a lot of these characters, man. They just look so fun. And then the Lord reward for the actual icon looks amazing too. So I think she's going to be really fun to use. And now let's get into a match. Okay, so we're here playing against bots because obviously, this is early access. And I'd have to play on Dallas servers. And that's not really going to work out for me because I'm in Australia. And as you can see, I'm invisible here as well, but these bots do lock in, right? So this is more so of a test run to kind of show you how she plays, and then when the game properly releases, like season 1, I'll be doing more showcases. So if you're new to the channel, drop a like and subscribe. Also, another thing is there's new settings here that you can use to turn everything off and make it run better, because I'm playing right now on my laptop as well, RTX 4060, and the game runs buttery smooth. Alright, so there we go. Got 2 healers. There are some frame drops, but that's to be expected. This is my first time running this map. Alright, we'll throw that. There we go. Do want to try heal here. Alright, gotta be careful. There we go. We'll launch them away. Shield up again. There we go. So just kind of want to play passively again. There we go. Vortex them. Oh, that's a bit of a tough one. I'm going to back off a little bit. There we go. Get that shield up. Look at that. Alright, there we go. That's 1 KO. Venom has so much health, and he also got a bit buffed. There we go. Venom's also down. Alright, Loki, I got you, buddy. Alright. So we just want to maintain our distance here. Oh, they're popping their ults there. Oh, almost. Oh, yeah, good ult, Iron Man. Okay, so he's healed up, kind of. So I'm just gonna back off a little bit, and then I'm gonna. So I'm not gonna pop my ult just yet. All right, let's back off a little bit. We do have our ult here, so I am gonna pop it here, because then we can slow everyone else down, right? And that helps a ton. And we also get that healing as well. Ideally, I could have really saved it, but I think that's okay. I think that's fine. There we go. Winter Soldier down. Okay, Iron Man's almost down. Obviously, like, she's not really a DPS or anything like that. Alright, there we go. Oh, that's a bit tough. I'm gonna back off here. I do not want to die. There we go. Magneto shield. Alright. Push them back again. Get that heal for ourselves too. Get Venom out of here. So far we're holding it pretty well, right? Like, she's really fun. Very simple. Oh, okay, great. Okay, that is not fun to deal with. There you go. You can go in there. Push him away. Oh. They'd be in a bit of a trouble. Alright, thanks for the heal. Ideally, we want to keep them away from the point. Alright, Magneto heal. There you go, buddy. Keep the heals up. That's the main thing we want to do. Crowd control and heals. Alright, we got our ult again. I'm gonna pop it right here. Slow them down a ton. Yep, just push them off mainly. Provide healing while pushing them off. Oh, no. Barely dodged that. Stay alive. There you go, buddy. Alright, there we go. Just keep the control going. Alright, Punisher, I'm healing him up while he does his thing. There you go, buddy. Oh, not again. There we go. See, that's actually some pretty good damage there. I'm not gonna lie, that was quite nice. There we go. Get some decent healing there. Alright. Back off. Don't overextend. That's the main thing that we don't want to be doing here. Stay alive, Captain. There we go. Oh yeah, everybody's getting healed now. Oh. Adam Warlock. Oh. Oh. Got my first death, or rather KO there. That's okay. They won't cap it.
Another epic victory.
Yeah, another epic victory, man. That's what I'm talking about. So it's a pretty interesting test run. The character's incredibly fun, and there's actually so much potential there. Obviously, I could have done way better with the healing and everything, but you know, first time really using her, and yeah, we're definitely going to be back with some actual matches against some proper people. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of this character. Have a wonderful day. Watch another video here. Peace.